What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We out here live. Well, actually, pre recorded, not live. But we out here, you know what I'm saying? Doing a young video. And right now, we finna be talking about just some stupidity on Twitter, man. Now, this tweet in particular, it's happened like months ago. Like, I'm like way too late on it. But I'm still in disbelief by how people get so bold on this website. Now, Twitter has this reputation of quite possibly having some of the most toxic people imaginable. And this guy is no exception. So, of course, for those of you who have been living under a rock or don't keep up with the Supreme Court in U.S. politics, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Now, Roe v. Wade was a Supreme Court ruling that permitted abortion in the United States. Now, whether you like abortion or not, up to you. But this is a major ruling and led to many protests. And one thing that especially the pro-choice, the pro-abortion people have focused on is the judges who voted to overturn Roe v. Wade. And one of the judges who overturned Roe v. Wade was Clarence Thomas. Now, they especially looked at the fact that Clarence Thomas is a black American guy, specifically Gullah Geechee. You know, a specific subset of black American from the Carolinas, right? You know, from the Carolina coast all the way to, I think, Jacksonville, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Now, they are their own unique culture, right? They are perhaps genetically the most African out of all the black Americans, and some are like straight up 100% African. And especially the older generations, they do speak, a Creole that is very similar to the Creole spoken in the Bahamas, which is pretty cool. But anyway, Clarence Thomas is from that community. And whether you like Clarence Thomas or not, his journey is very inspiring, right? He went from that community to eventually attend school to become a Roman Catholic priest, and then got into law, and he's in the Supreme Court. You gotta give credit where credit is due. That is an amazing journey. Shows dedication. Now, you have especially white liberals who lost their minds over the fact that a black man decided, nah, we don't need this abortion stuff, right? It just makes them lose their mind. Now, obviously, there's so many issues with that. First issue is everybody's got their own opinions, regardless of, ethnicity versus whatever. Regardless of that, anybody can have their own opinions. It's just a matter of, can you stand by your opinions, and does it at least make some sense, right? Second, and yeah, Clarence Thomas is not the only judge. I don't know why I said candidate, but he's not the only judge that, overturned Roe v. Wade, right? Several other judges were in the white liberal crosshairs, but Clarence Thomas, was he getting all the crosshairs, man? They was on his ass, but like his skin color really seemed to rub people the wrong way. And the tweet that has been on the screen shows you the absolute hypocrisy of white liberals, right? How they claim to, support everybody and all that stuff, yet the moment the people who they claim they support doesn't, well, doesn't like, I don't know, somebody. The moment they claim they don't agree with those opinions, then sheesh. Here comes the slurs, bro. And that's just unbelievable. You know? And I can name you countless other tweets of white liberals being straight up racist and such. Now, there was this one recent tweet where I think a Muslim woman who wore, I think, the niqab. Now, the niqab is a full veil, right? Where you can only see the eyes. And basically, the lady in the niqab, said that feminism is a scam, like a government scam, to make women work so that the government could get more taxes. Which was honestly the first time I've ever heard that point being said. And again, I'm not going to give my opinion on it, because it's not really what matters here. Instead, we're going to talk about what a white feminist said. Now, she straight up said, oh, how dare you say that, man. I know in your, Middle Eastern place, I know you don't get any rights and blah, blah, blah. It's just straight up dissing her faith. And you already know how Muslims are. Muslims, they go hard for their faith, man. You just gotta respect it. To a degree, right? They go hard for their faith. And they was clowning her, and rightfully so. And that lady that was making the racist comments, she also had the hammer and sickle, the communist symbol. So you already know she's also very hypocritical when it comes to communism. How she always talks about eat the rich, yet she living like the rich. So if anything, a lot of people are going to try to eat her. Just unbelievable, man. May God help Twitter, because I don't care if it's Elon Musk or whoever. Somebody got to take care of that site before even worse and crazier stuff happens. But maybe I'm being too optimistic. I think, the site's beyond salvation at this point. So anyway, peace out, everybody.